Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. How's it going? I get messages through songs and other ways too. Many other ways. But music is the most fun. Like, share, subscribe. Oh yeah, I have one earbud in, one earbud out. I can hear the music. You can't. Copyright issues here. It sucks. Drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa, eBay. It's random because that's how eBay is. I'm closed for readings at the moment. It changes. So wtfLisa Etsy is where they're listed if I have them. The energy this morning is supernatural activity increasing, paranormal activity, whatever you want to fucking call it, same thing. And it's craziness. A lot of it, for those of you who are like, I am not prepared for this shit. Who is? Who is it like, you know what? Today's a good day for me to be haunted by a ghost or to see one. Most of you, it won't even affect you. You're going to just question what you saw, and this thing isn't haunting you. Like, I get the vibe of you'll see it passing, you know, maybe in public or passing on the street, or the energy passes through, but it's not there for you at all. Same vibe, is just glitches in the matrix are attributed to the same type of vibe. So you want to call it supernatural activity, or you want to call it the simulation glitching out, same fucking thing. I don't care. Also, the energy of ghosts from the past wanting to come back, but Ghostbusters, like, there's so many weird energies around supernatural activity increasing. That's the main theme here. So what different stories unfolding, and I'm getting so much energy this morning. I've had like 10 different songs, and not all together in a row, just randomly throughout the morning, of different paranormal activity situations. And honestly, in some, I'm on the ghost side. They're not even ghosts. Some of them are like higher than ghosts. It's a whole thing. I'm on the supernatural side because they aren't coming after, in most cases, good people. So I'm going to start off with my Halloween oracle. I like using those when I have dark energy pulls. I just really like this deck. Like, I have an identical one that's more for like year round, but I like this one more. Because if you tend to see things on the spooky side, just the Halloween part of Dirty Little Secret, the All American Rejects. Let me pull up the lyrics. I had Van Halen's You Got Me. So I just see a lot of people like freaking out or just trying to wrap their head around what they saw in a logical way. And you know what? In some cases you just can't, you know. Let me know what I've done wrong. And some of you, we will be keeping it to yourself, but it's going to be haunting you. Not as in the actual physical supernatural entity haunting you, but as in you see it real quick, it goes, it's long gone, but you seeing it haunts you because you're questioning, did I just see what I thought I just saw? Or if it's a glitch in the matrix. So I just see some of you going down rabbit holes. So it's more like your mind trying to wrap your head around what you've seen. I don't think, in most cases, these entities are here for specific people and specific other entities. Who has to know? So they're working the underworld where all things pause and begin again. Well, you got the Pope all fucking willy-nilly opening portals and shit, and then other people engaging in activities, they shut it, and it's all colliding. Be careful what you wake up. They say rest in peace for a reason, and you were disturbing peaceful entities, trying to bind them, trying to make them do things, opening portals to, you know, it's a whole ass can of worms and worm food, and it's all bad. Just another regret. Dirty little, and you'd be surprised at the people practicing these things. Skull of darkness, blind spots. When things start getting revealed, which they always do, what's in the dark always comes to light. Even if it's not in your lifetime, at some point, things are told. We're about to see a whole lot of shit. Invisibility, authenticity. In the past, only certain people were able to see things and know things. That's why it was easy to label them as crazy. Others, they try to keep information cloaked in the dark, but it's going to come through because mummy changed. Too many people are going to see things now. You played around too much is the vibe here. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. And there's so many dirty little secrets. So many truths out there that are hidden. And in some cases, I agree, they should be hidden. Because it's too much for a human mind, considering how much social conditioning and everything we've had up until this point. It would have to be information that comes slowly so your brain doesn't explode. Dirty little secret, but in some cases, small secrets will start off first, and then, it'll go from there. And it takes a lot of time. 9 of Cups, things that were here, everything is pleasant and fine. Well, that band-aid's about to be ripped off. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Some of you, for a while, I feel like your view of the world was overall it's a decent place. People are decent that always do the right thing. But since COVID, since everything that's happened with this Queen of Swords, and I'm not calling out signs for this, it's just you witnessing Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, of this, what you thought. 3 of Wands, it's not. Queen of Coins, other things too. There's so much energies here. Because I feel like these cards should be positive, right? But there's something behind it. It's like trying to be in a bubble. Some of you are watching, because I feel like you're outside watching people in this bubble, 10 of Cups, where they pretend like things are fine. That's the thing. There's something behind that energy. Like, it should be happy and fine, but someone feels like something's off. Like the Truman Show, maybe you are in the bubble, but something's weird. Don't come around here no more. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Don't come around here no more. Something is off. You're outside the bubble. That's a weird way to put it. But I did start off talking about supernatural activity, 6 of Wands. So with this Ace of Swords, some of you are witnessing, with this 10 of Cups, I kind of already forgot I was talking about supernatural activity. So some of you, I just think, try to go about your day-to-day trying to forget it, but it's still there. But some of you, at the end of the day, I feel like you just know you're safe, you're protected. The Ace of Swords, you saw what you saw, but it wasn't there for you. In some cases, you get along very fine with unusual creatures, and you weren't sure why. It's your anointing. It's humans you have to worry about. They're the real devils in some cases. 3 of Swords. But the undead, they're fine with you. In most cases, 4 of Cups, they're neutral. It's a thing. Some of you, you've died. You've had near-death experiences, or you have died for a minute or two or however long, and that's why they're neutral with you. You're a living dead person, living dead girl, living dead boy. That's why you get along fine with them. It's the humans you have to fear more, is what I'm hearing in my ear. And then I heard a snicker of, yeah, they woke us up. There's a lot of activity happening. Commitment. Some of these creatures have been freed from their bonds, not just with the portals happening, but people trying to place them in contracts and binds, trying to get them to do their bidding. And for a while, maybe they went along with it, but they're over it. In some cases, there is a loophole that got these contracts canceled. So now these beings are pissed. There's so much supernatural energy here. Like, there's not enough time to cover it in one reading. Wise. And in some cases, you shouldn't talk about it at all because people aren't ready for it. Fatal attraction. It is what it is. A lot of creatures and things will be roaming around. Some of you are fine. You don't have to deal with it. Like I said, if you've died before, they're neutral with you. If you haven't done anything wrong, they're neutral with you. If you can't see it, they aren't going to show themselves. But if guidance, bound, and then I dropped it. I dropped bound. Why? Because they're unleashed now. Not only, also bound is in some cases, whether you believe it or not, I really don't give two flying fucks. A lot of portals are open. We have the alignment coming up February 28th. I am reading this, damn it, February 20th. Sorry, it's an annoying notification when I'm trying to check the date. In 8 days, there's an alignment. In some cases, too, people try to bind things, play with things that they shouldn't have. They should have let them rest in peace. And those things are disturbed now. So, weirdo. Bunch of idiots, Jill. This is spiritual Jill to me. I don't feel like all these supernatural activity is going to get a lot of people in jail. And I mean, in some cases, there will be people put in jail. Because once the weird activities are done, there's a scapegoat. But for the most part, this is spiritual Jill. Some people fucked up. The entities they tried to bind or the ones they called on are the ones that are attacking them. In some cases, you're going to be fine. You're either anointed and have this cool, so they can't touch you, or you are a living dead person. So they're like neutral energy. They don't care. Whatever it is, some of you don't be afraid. It's just passing through. If you didn't play with anything you weren't supposed to, if you weren't being weird, it ain't you, baby. It ain't you. Definitely keep the shadow work, your protections up, and the things you gotta do. And coworkers, avoid assholes, that intuitive. There's just something feels off. Lay low. See how things go while this activity is happening. I could point out some real examples that have been in the news, but none of it has been attributed to supernatural things, so I want to avoid that bag of cats. Let's get some in the shadows. I never used to look at you in that way. Some of you, if you get dark vibes off someone, like something, I don't know. I have Dr. John, again, right place, wrong time. A feeling to not go somewhere. You know how some people have said, oh, I got the feeling not to get on the plane. I had the feeling, to just not walk into that house. I had, trust your gut and instinct at this time. There's a lot of weird bullshit happening, as there always is, but this time it's like they cranked it to 11. I've been in the right place, but I must have been in the wrong time. I was right, but I would have said the right thing, but I must use the wrong line. Sometimes I hear your voice, but to me, again, this is that energy of, in some cases, I don't know. I see a lot of you being more haunted in your mind by what you see, what you experience and feel, because you're trying to get a handle on what it is. You want facts to back up the weird feelings, and I'm with you on that. I do too. And sometimes when you get facts, it still blows your mind for a while, and it still sticks in there, haunts your brain. So in some cases, you'll see supernatural activity, but the haunting isn't those things haunting you. They're gonna go. They're fine. They got no beef with you. As I said, you're just oh shit, my TV's on. What was I saying? It's not them haunting you. It's what you saw haunting you, because you're trying to just reconcile it in your head. What did you want from me? I don't really know you. They ain't after you, baby. And with this, we are more alike than I'd like to admit. And I am not coming back. In some of these cases, you have died before, had a near-death experience, so they recognize you as one of their own. There's no beef. They're fine. That's why it's neutral energy, baby. Others, you have an anointing, so they can't touch you. You're fine. I don't really know you. What did you want from me? They don't want anything from you. They're passing by for someone else. You just happen to see it because you're more sensitive in tune, or the matrix is glitching out however you want to. Why am I being called to pull another T card? I'm going to shuffle a few more times. I think you're just trying to get your mind like, what? Did I just fucking see what I saw? Is more the energy of this reading. I don't feel like it's more about the people that these energies are after. I feel like an energy of actually being quiet around that. What I do feel like talking about is for the people who may see them, as I said, passing by, or ones who are noticing more activity. You could even just be seeing it in the news, like, what the fuck? It ain't here for you, baby. But yes, you will be haunted by seeing it, because you're going to be like, what the fuck did I see? What the fuck did I feel? If you're getting that gut feeling, especially if it turns out to be right. Like I said, there's been so many stories over the years of different occasions where people just felt we shouldn't go there, or a mom calls up her son and is like, hey, take my car instead, and then for whatever reason it ends up saving their life. You know what I mean? It's that kind of deal. Like, oh my god, I just got a flashback of the show Friends. And Rachel's on the plane, and Phoebe was like, oh my god, you have to get off the plane. There's something wrong with the left or right phalange. And then the other guy kind of overheard it, and he's like, oh my god, it's the right phalange, or whatever. Miss You Much by Janet Jackson. But I don't feel an energy of missing someone, like, oh, I miss you, give me a hug. It's more of an energy of just passing by, missing. But then some of you are like, what did I see? Because again, you're a person. You see weird shit. You have to make sense of it. You want to know now, what the fuck did I see? And some of you could be, are other people seeing what I saw? Yes. I've seen so many things now of people who are like, I literally don't believe in this shit, but I saw this and now I don't even know what to think. They're reconciling it. And this is a general energy for all of us. loyalty ass clown. To me, some of you, it's just you're trying to make sense of clown things that don't make sense. To me, the loyalty isn't really loyalty to a person. It's logic. A loyalty to you're trying to make something make sense that just maybe does not. The supernatural activity, it doesn't. Sometimes it really doesn't make sense. It's weird. I miss you much, but to me, this energy isn't like, again, reaching out like, oh, give a hug. It's an energy of it passing by, like missing you because it's on its way somewhere else, but you're still trying to just get it, like I said, reconcile it in your head. I'm about to end this reading because I'm just repeating myself. It's crazy. But Knight of Cups, again, when you see crazy things, it's hard to unsee. And this King of Cups, you're trying to figure out what it is and get it to a place where you understand it. To me, it's this Knight of Cups is you being seeing something weird, being presented with something weird, getting that weird instinct. And King of Cups, just trying to understand Five of Cups things that just the sense that makes none. Empress, I think some of you will start to get a grip, Four of Swords, on what you've seen, and with this Nine of Coins, realize you're fine. Seven of Swords, Judgment. These things aren't here for you. It is judgment time. You know what I mean? At the same time, when has it not been judgment time? Either way, with that Seven of Swords and Judgment, I also just see, you know what, my mind isn't playing tricks on me. I saw what I fucking saw. Now I'm trying to make sense of it. With this Nine of Cups, some of you could be questioning, maybe I'm ready for the loony bin. But say, you know, in the case of like the drone sightings, like enough people had videos and saw it. So no, those people aren't crazy. That's what I mean. It's maybe finding the evidence. You saw something crazy, experienced something crazy, felt something crazy. And just the fact of finding other people who've had the similar experience, finding out that there's a long history of this, you know, happening with different people, let you know. And it's just an energy of, okay, I'm seeing crazy shit, but let's understand it.